Well, hello everybody, welcome back. And today we're up at Condy Severe on a stretch I've not fished for many a year, and we're fishing over on that far bank. And of course the dog's with us, Monty, and it's still flowing through really quick. And we've had to walk probably about 600 yards perhaps from the car to come up onto this lovely bend, which we think there might well be some bream underneath those trees over there. So we're going to have a couple of casts out, get some bait out, and then see if we can catch a bream or two. That's the plan anyway. Oh, I think we've got a fish. Tiny little touch. I guess it's not very big if it is one. What we got, boy? We've got a nice plump roach. Look at that. Well, not the bream we were hoping for. That's not bad, is it? Nice roach. This is a better fish. Thought we might get some bream or something like that. There's probably a skimmer, I think. Not a bit of a struggle in this flow. Just take him easy. Definitely a netter. Keep hold of the net. Yeah, good bream.
Et un jour, il y avait mon père était meunier, un client. Il dit ça, les paysans maintenant ils mettent leur blé.
Taking some landing. Oh, we got him in the net at last. Well, what a lovely fish. Oh. This is what we were hoping. Oh. It's a bit bigger than I thought. Well, there we go. Nice way to start the day. A bream, a good couple of pound, perhaps even a little bit more. No, I'd say about 2 pounds. Certainly not quite 3, I don't think. Anyway, let's get him back in the water. Well, we've just had a cast out, and I'm actually fishing over this tree in this direction with the rod over here, and I've got a big bow in the line because there's quite a flow on the water, and that means that there's not too much strain on the feeder and it'll sit on the bottom. Oh, the fish just took off the surface in front of me. Could have been a trout. Might have been something that come out of my feeder perhaps. Anyway, that's what did for the bream. It wasn't much of a bite, it was only a little bit of movement, and that was on 3 maggots. Oh, I've got another fish. Feels like another good bream, to be honest. Yeah, Feels like a bream. Probably a bit careful when you got £3 bottom line on. And in this flow, they really are pulling back, a bit like the bream we had a week or so ago at Rampan on the Vire. And this one doesn't want to come up. I do wonder if it might be a chub even. Yeah, he's just coming. Here he comes. There's the fish. Very strong. Missed. There he's in. Well, we've got him. Oh. Another good fish, boy. Well, that's the second lovely bream we've had, and he's been out of the water for a while. You had trouble unhooking him, so we'll get him straight back in. Lovely fish, a bit heavier. I think this one's certainly nearer, if not over £3. Well, just moving the camera, it looks like we've got another fish. Yeah, we got another one. Well, this could be the third. It doesn't feel like a bream though. This feels very much like a trout. But we shall see. It isn't a trout, it's a very lively bream. And once again, these fish are really hanging on. I don't know if you can catch this. I didn't really have time to set the camera up. And here we are again. That's, I don't want that going in before it's ready. Okay, it's a very powerful fish. Here he comes. Well, that was another cracking bite, wasn't it, boy? We moved the rod tip to be up in the air, and that was much easier to see the bite. We've just got another very angry bream. Well, don't know if you caught much of that on camera, but the third bream of the day, and it's about the same size as the others. I'd say that's not far off £3 as well. What a lovely start to the day. 3 bream and a roach in the first hour. Well, let's get them back. Well, we got that last bite whilst we were trying to move the camera around, and it's by far the most easy to spot bite we've had all day. The first 2 bream with tiny little touches because I had the rod down here and it really wasn't helping very much. But that one, because the rod tip was in the air, well, I don't know if that was the reason, but certainly it gave a tremendous bite, banging away, and yeah, just great. Thought I had a little touch there. That was definitely a fish. Oh God, what a mess. Well, yeah, we have got one. Oh, I was going to say it's not as big, but I don't think it is. But I don't know though. And I'm not sure what we've done with the landing net. Oh, it's right over there. Well, we'll have to go and get that. It's definitely smaller than the last one, so we'll have to go and get the landing net. I'm a bit excited. It was a lovely bite, but we had the right 2 and 8 here. Oh, the fish come off right at the net. Well, that'll teach me not to have the landing net by my side. So, what's been happening? Well, we've had 3 bream and that roach so far, and you'll see at the moment we've got the rod actually up in the air. That's because the first 2 bream, very hard to see a tiny little bite, we still caught them. So I thought I'd try the rod tip up in the air, and 2 minutes after I'd done that, to have a bite like that, and much easier to see the bite, and we've got another fish. So there we were, just about to tell you how it was going on with 3 fish, and here hopefully is number 4, well 5 actually if you count the roach, but the 4th bream. I'm going to say again, this doesn't feel as big. Don't, Monty, mind the way. Mind your feet, that's it. It's another bream. £1.5, £2 again. Mind yourself. The dog keeps wanting to stand on the landing net. Oh, now we've got the landing net caught in the bushes. Let's see if we can get the fish in. Actually put sweet corn on this time. Oh, he's so lively. He's in the net. That was a struggle, wasn't it, boy? Oh, again, that's a good tip. Oh, that's bigger than I thought. Much bigger than I thought. This one's a good £3, I should think. The size of that. Oh. Let's show you bream and number 4. And it isn't the same fish. They're all about the same size. He's a good £2.5. Yeah, I think so. Well over 1 kilo, I think. Feels really heavy, very, very fat. Anyway, he's been out of the water. Let's get him back. Say goodbye, and let's put him back in the river. Well, 3 5 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £2 £ So we'll go again, boy. We're not using the line clip, but hopefully we're dropping it in roughly the same spot. Not very far, it's 30 yards out. Let's see if we can have time to finish our banana. Certainly the bites have been much easier to see now that we've put this rod tip up in the air. And that is another fish, I think. Yep. Well, that didn't take very long. There obviously is a shoal of bream down here, and this is turning into a cracking afternoon's action. This is the Advanta 11-foot rod, which I bought from Angling Direct, and it might be their budget range, but there's nothing wrong with the rod at all. It's light, it's got a lovely bend in it, and cushions the runs of these fish really well. This, I tell you what, this is another big fish. It's pretty angry. Let's see if we can net him, shall we, boy? Can you see him? There's that bit of corn that he snaffled. Oh. Let's see if we can get him up. Oh. There he is. And he's in the net. I think this might be the biggest one we had so far. Lovely fish, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, this is definitely the heaviest. Oh my word. That's putting a... Oh yeah, this one's... I should think nearer £5, I should think. Very nice fish. This bream is very lively. There he is. Look at that. This one is at least £4, might be a bit more. He's a real clonker, that one. Very, very fat again. I can't really see that, but head on. Down on my hand, he's very, very heavy. But anyway, he's been out the water long enough. Let's get that one back. That's number, oh, I forget now. 6, 5? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's put him back. Well, we've got another fish. Yeah, we've got another fish, boy. Every time I open one of these, I think it's not a bream. And it turns out to be a bream. Doesn't feel as big as the last one. Well, that's famous last words. There he is. Yeah, we've caught loads. This is about the 7th of this sort of size. In fact, this is smaller than the rest. We're going to get him, boy. He's lively, isn't he? Oh, we got him. Yeah, don't you bite him. There's that next bream. Not as big, about £1.50 that one. Comes complete with a piece of grass. Anyway, let's get him back in the water. Well, let's quickly just show you where we're fishing. This is the River Vire, as we've said to you, and there's this really nice towpath. You can walk down this for miles and miles, and you might be able to see in the distance there is a red, what looks like some bit of red there. Well, that's the canoe centre. Just before that is the bridge that we walked over, and we came all the way along from that corner along here down to our peg where Monty still sat, and we've had all those lovely bream. We're only going to give it another few minutes and then we'll back up and head on home, but let's see if we can catch you one more. Well, that's the end of the day's fishing. We had some cracking bream and one solitary roach. But it's been a lovely afternoon, been about 2.5 hours, and it's time for tea. So if you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, subscription's free, just hit that little button. And there's some disgorger behind me here, I've been looking for that. Anyway, no matter, join us next time when Monty and I, perhaps with Colin as well, are out fishing in Normandy. Cheerio for now.